If there's one thing we've learned from watching travelers at the airport gates, it's that one tiny mistake with your carry-on can turn your trip into a nightmare before you even take off. And if you're looking at this thumbnail thinking, wait, what do you mean my little hip bag is no longer allowed? Oh yeah, we're going there. Airlines are getting stricter than ever. That little bag you casually sling across your shoulder, the one that held your passport, snacks, and your emotional support lip balm, it's officially on thin ice. Some gate agents now count it as your only allowed item if you're flying basic economy, no joke. You might think, it's tiny, it's practically part of my outfit. Doesn't matter. Airlines are now measuring bags like high school math teachers grading exams, ruthlessly and with zero tolerance for overhang. But here's the thing, that mistake, that's just the beginning. Because what I'm about to tell you next will blow your mind. You arrive at the airport. You've got your backpack perfectly within the personal item dimensions. You're proud, you followed the rules, but then there it is. That little fanny pack. Maybe it's across your body, maybe clipped to your waist. You're not even thinking about it, but the gate agent is. And suddenly, you're in a showdown. Sir, you'll need to consolidate that into your backpack. What? You're already struggling to zip your bag shut because you packed like you're fleeing the country, not taking a weekend city break. Now you're trying to squeeze a half-full fanny pack in there like it's some sort of sadistic Tetris level. The worst part? You watch someone else go through without getting stopped. It's inconsistent, unfair, infuriating, but it's real. And if you don't play it smart, that innocent hip bag could cost you up to $50 at the gate. So what do? Here's the move. Wear your smallest bag under your jacket or hoodie. Yes, you'll look mildly suspicious, but airport security already thinks you're shady if you bring too many liquids in a Ziploc. Embrace it. Let's talk about the second most common lie travelers tell. My carry-on fits in the sizer. Oh really? It's like saying your jeans from high school still fit. Technically, yes, but at what cost? Airlines now test fit your bag at the gate, and if that overhead bin-sized wheelie bag so much as touches the sizer wall, they're tagging it for the hold. You'll watch it roll down the jet bridge and into the baggage abyss. You're not just losing your carry-on, you're losing your charger, headphones, snacks, and the last ounce of self-respect you had left after TSA touched your shampoo bottle like it was radioactive. So here's the pro tip. Buy a soft-sided bag instead of a hard-shell roller. It gives you squish room. When the sizer stares into your soul, you can give the bag a polite nudge and avoid the $40 surprise fee. You thought you were being clever. You read somewhere, wear all your heaviest stuff so your bag weighs less. Now you're clomping through airport security dressed like a winter survivalist. 3 jackets, 2 scarves, a hoodie, a hat you don't even like, and hiking boots that took you 5 minutes to lace up. You're sweating bullets and can barely move your arms, but hey, your backpack is technically under 7 kilos. Victory? Not quite. Here's the thing. Airport security isn't just looking for metal. They're checking for anything unusual on the scanner. Too many bulky layers can hide outlines of your body, create confusing shadows, or even trigger alerts. So what happens next? You get pulled aside. You're asked to remove layers, sometimes more than one, just so they can confirm you're not smuggling a waffle iron in your armpit. Now you're awkwardly stripping in front of a crowd of jet-lagged strangers, trying to look casual while holding up your pants with one hand and your dignity with the other. Sure, you'll probably be allowed through eventually. But is that 5-minute security sauna really worth saving a bit of room in your bag? Do yourself a favor, pack smarter. Use compression cubes. Wear your bulkiest sensible item and leave the full expedition gear for an actual mountain. Let's talk liquids. You know the drill by now, or at least you should. Each liquid, gel, cream, or paste must be in a container of 100 ml or less. And the total volume has to fit within a single, clear, resealable bag that holds no more than 1 liter. Simple, right? We've all heard the rule repeated at least 1,000 times, and yet, at every airport in the world, someone still acts stunned when their 200 ml bottle of cucumber face mist is confiscated like it's contraband. But here's the part people often miss. It's not just what you pack, it's how. Even if all your liquids are the correct size, if they're not placed in the right kind of bag, they can still be rejected. That cute clear zipper pouch you bought on Etsy, doesn't matter how aesthetic it is, if it's not resealable like a regular Ziploc bag, security might still say no. And yes, they can be that strict. Some airports even require the official kind of bag they hand out at the checkpoint. And if you're thinking of sweet-talking your way through it, good luck. The rules don't bend for stylish toiletry kits. Worse still, when something doesn't comply, they don't just quietly toss it. Oh no. In many airports, your bag gets pulled aside for a secondary inspection. That means everything, underwear, snacks, charging cables, gets unpacked in full view of an impatient crowd, while you stand there trying to explain your artisanal jam or tube of prescription-strength foot cream. So save yourself the stress, the stares, and the awkward explanations. Keep it simple. Stick to a clear, resealable Ziploc bag. No fancy cases, no guesswork, no drama. Just liquids done right so you can glide through security like a pro. Here's a carry-on mistake that sneaks up on everyone. External batteries. That power bank you tossed in your bag like a snack bar. If it's too big, measured in watt-hours, not just milliampere hour, it's not allowed in the cabin and definitely not in the hold. And if you're lucky enough to get past security, the airline can still ask you to remove it before boarding. The worst part? You can't even check it in. It gets confiscated. So always check if your power bank is airline approved. Most airlines cap it at 100 watt-hours unless you get special permission. Let's go back to that hip bag for a second because the issue is bigger than just that. People bring duty-free bags, shopping totes, snack bags, even souvenir pillows. And they think, it's just a little extra, nobody cares. But airlines do care, especially budget ones like Ryanair, Wizz Air, or Spirit. If your personal item is a backpack, and you also have a hip bag, plus that cute paper bag of macarons from the terminal, guess what? You're over the limit. If you've made it this far, listen closely. One bag means one bag, not one bag plus something small. Not one bag and just this water bottle. One item that fits under the seat. Everything else? In it or pay up. You're not slick. They've seen every trick, and they're waiting for you at the gate with a card reader and a dead stare. Now here's a bonus mistake, and it's mental, not physical. Overconfidence. You think because you've flown 10 times, you've got this. You ignore the measurements, shrug at the fine print, and say things like, they never check. Until they do. Until the one time you're late, sweaty, and holding your croissant like a weapon, and the gate agent hits you with, that bag doesn't fit. Please pay at the counter. Don't be that person. You deserve a stress-free boarding experience. You deserve to walk onto that plane like the well-prepared, dignified adult you pretend to be on your resume. So, take 5 minutes. Seriously. Check your airline's carry-on policy. Don't just guess based on last time, because airlines love to switch things up. Measure your bag, including wheels and handles. Weigh it too. Over by half a kilo? That's a gate agent's dream fine. Plan for your tech. Laptop easily accessible, cables organised, battery packs under 100 volt, and devices charged in case security wants a demo. Snacks? Yes, but skip the messy stuff. Think compact, non-smelly, TSA friendly. And for the love of snacks, zip up that hip bag. Better yet, hide it under your jacket and don't give gate staff a reason to count it as a second item. Travel smart. Laugh at the chaos, but don't become part of it. If this video saved you from a $60 boarding disaster, give it a thumbs up. And next time you board with confidence, think of us.